upgraded their logo.
Yep. And they added this.
Yeah.
It's 3D!
So, oh yeah, okay, 96. Remember, this is fairly late just because it has references to the N64 in it.
Yeah, it's post N64 release, so
Okay.
talk about late. Moo.
Monkey. Oh. Yoshi, what is your opinion of the video game Donkey Kong Country 3?
It's pretty good, but it's 2's a little better.
Yeah, I find that I can be kind of critical of this game, even though I still do like it. I feel like there's a few things that just don't make it quite nearly as good as 2. Also, right at the gate, there's kind of a weird thing where there's, like, almost, like, free roam in the map.
Sorta.
It's, like, only when you're in the water.
Yep.
Also, yeah, there are bears.
Bear Brothers.
So, actually, gloss over what Wrinkly said, like,
She didn't really say too much, other than...
I was wondering where the story was established in this one. I know I completely missed it in 2, despite it being right in my face, but...
I don't know if they outright, like, I think it's in the manual.
Because I just remember getting to the end of this one and being like, oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just in the manual, like, she was mostly saying stuff about, like, why she's in her cave in a Rober-size outfit rather than at the college. Also these. Welcome to these.
Yeah, so... there's, like, secrets hidden in the maps, because you can kind of move around in the water.
Yeah.
And they're just Simon. So, I feel like getting into my main complaint with this game, in that, and I feel like this is definitely some bias on my part, given that I think that the second game has my favorite soundtrack maybe of all time. This game's music just feels kind of weak to me, and I can't... It seems like this game has good compositions with very weak instrumentation.
I don't know if I go quite that far.
It just feels like a step down.
2 is probably a little better, though, still.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I feel like the first game is, like, very atmospheric, and the second one is just kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like, very poppy, like, it just kind of... It's very video gamey, and this one, it has, like, kind of a weird, like, mellow tone to it. It's either, like, dramatic or kind of mellow, and it just... Something about it just seems off to me. I still like the music, for the record. But again, I'm definitely probably a little biased, because this is actually the only game I never played, like, the physical copy of. I owned the first 2 and I played them to death, but this is the one that I just kind of missed.
Probably because it was released in 1996.
Yeah, something to do with it, probably. I really like this water, though.
And here's our new bonus stage type, Random Bananas.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, I get it.
It's like grab the stars, but only at a specific location.
It makes you react rather than just planning a route.
Yeah. Stole all of Chunky's bananas. Oh yeah, yeah. And then we have, Elephant Buddy.
Yep.
Is that the only new one?
I I think there might be another new one, but
We'll see.
yeah.
So their team attack is a lot different in this game, right?
Yeah, like since Kitty's like way like stronger than bigger and stronger than Dixie, you kind of use the normal like the team attack with Kitty active to go farther than the normal team attack, while as with the Dixie in the front, you're basically just kind of using it as a heavy rock to smash ground things with.
Yeah, yeah, like a ground pound sort of thing.
Also, they kind of... I'm not sure what's up with the baby.
They just...
the baby.
They just, yeah... It's one of the weirder trends in gaming is like, oh, now we have a baby version, or just like a baby character. It's like... Who was like the person who's just like, oh yeah, I want to play Baby Mario? I don't know, it's just, that always seemed kind of strange to me. But...
That was what we call scraping the barrel.
So yeah, I don't know if... I'd say I'm not a fan of Kitty, but I think they do some great things with the dynamic between the two characters here. I think they
Kitty,
really...
like, I don't think he's ever shown up again, ever.
No? Yeah, that's... Not really, no. Then again, I don't think Dixie's been in a whole lot of things either.
Not a whole lot, but she's definitely been in quite a few. Enough to, like...
Yeah, yeah. People remember her.
Hell, Tiny showed up once.
Did she? Oh.
In the 3DS remake of Diddy Kong Racing, and they kind of aged her up. It was weird.
That sounds familiar.
In a very rare way.
There's also... They replaced the bees in this one, which...
I think they don't have any returning characters, like models in this one.
Yeah, yeah, actually. Well, I mean, they have some old animal buddies, but in terms of enemies, no.
Yeah, as far as enemies go.
I think another, like, one nitpick I have with this one, and I say I have problems with this game, I still like the game, I don't want to make it seem like I really don't, but, like, there's not really a theme with the enemies. Like... And, you know, of course, the first game was just the first game, and the second one, they're like, oh, let's do, like, a pirate thing, and they really leaned heavily into that. And then here they just kind of went away from a theme again.
Yeah, back to normal enemies.
Yeah, it's like... I'd almost want to say the buzz bees, the buzzsaw bees, or whatever you want to call them, are, like, kind of thematically similar to what K. Rool's doing now, but then I realized that's, I think, the only thing. It's like your basic Kremling enemy is...
Basic.
Yeah, he's super basic, and I actually don't remember there being a lot of Kremlings in this game.
Nah.
I don't understand this coin gimmick either.
I kind of get the idea as to, like, they pretty much never used the rolling barrel before, and now they have a whole bunch of different ways to use it.
But I feel like all of the puzzle solutions are kind of the same in this game for that. It didn't seem like they had, like, too much to work with, because it's still just, like, all you can do is, you know, throw a barrel.
By the way, we're leaving.
Bye.
Well, that's right. We got to go to our shop to collect our fucking fetch quest items.
Yeah, this is starting to shape up. This is the logical progression towards DK64, basically. There's a lot more stuff to find.
I suppose, I mean, the coins are, like, just like the coins from before, only now you're buying, like, actual good things instead of fucking save points and hints.
Yeah, fair. I actually forget what these items do, to be honest.
Like, almost all of them you trade in at some other bear to make them happy, or to do
just, yeah.
The only ones that are different, I think, are the boss drops, which are used to upgrade your ship.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You just have free control in, like, any water. It's odd.
Just wondering out loud. Oh, never mind.
I changed my mind very quickly. Arr, that I will. Remember when we used to be about pirates? I was gonna ask, like, I don't remember what, like, the point of the whole Banana Birds thing was, but of course I wouldn't know because I didn't read the manual.
I don't think it really explains them in the manual too, but at the end it kind of just straight up tells you. You'll see.
Yay!
Oh yeah, they congregate in the save cave. And I believe, like, when you first find one, like, she comments on it a little bit, like, huh,
Oh.
that's interesting. Winky. Wrinkly.
Yeah, yeah. The frog, yeah.
Yeah, that one's just there, but then again, we're at the very beginning of the fucking game, so
Yeah.
kind of hard to tell.
That's where it's like,
The
just...
clownfish!
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's an actual clownfish. Yeah, they have, like, very similar enemies, like this, running barrel guy, but they're just entirely new models with entirely new names. I also remember this game uses the, transformation barrels a lot more. Hi.
I'm here. I'm scared.
Okay, I'm leaving now. Like, by comparison to how 2 uses those, that's a really weird way to use the transformation thing. But
Yeah.
this is a very different game. In terms of just, like... It doesn't... Like, in terms of gimmicks, it feels like they just kind of started where they left off. First couple levels, not so much, but...
Yeah, we had that, like, door gimmick, but that's...
Yeah.
I had no idea you could bounce on those guys.
Oh, yeah?
Like, ever. I thought they were, you know, just, you can't jump on them.
I like it's no longer destroy them all, it's just bash the baddies. Also, you can re-enter the bonus, like, right away if you wanted to, I guess.
I mean, they didn't really have a good place to shoot you out there.
Yeah. I guess that's actually true in the second game as well, I just, you never really got placed in those positions.
And look at how that mountain is just kind of crammed in the corner of the map to justify this.
Yeah.
I mean, DKC1 was worse, let's be real, but...
Like it's his own enemy variant, which is just the guy who can't stand on ice.
He can't deal with it.
Bad at ice levels. What is Dixie doing? It's like, go get him!
Get him, little buddy.
Hey, remember ice level with the ice foreground? Well, we got him. To be honest, I just forgot about this level. It feels really random.
Where's the coin? Where could it be? There it is.
So, yeah, there's still like a Lost World thing in this game. It's just
Yeah.
themed a little differently.
Yeah. You find it in one location rather than, like, getting passage in a bunch of different fucking levels.
Yeah, come to think of it, that was kind of weird.
Well,
It's just weird because you always start in the same place, but you can only go to one location from that kiosk.
yeah.
Made sense, like, gameplay-wise, but it makes even more sense here.
Yeah.
Oh, this one. So yeah, they get a...
This is the most gimmicky thing they do with Ellie here.
Ah, right.
Because if she sees any of those rats under the lights, she freaks out and runs the other way.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure we were gonna see it, but...
So there's a lot of barrel throwing to do.
Well, so yeah, we have, World 1, we have an entire stage based on, transforming into one of the animals. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I don't look at it, then I won't see it.
I think speedruns, like, literally just glitch past the fucking transformation barrel.
Oh!
Just run through the level without it. Fear.
Probably makes the level pretty trivial. They don't really have an equivalent of the, cannonball in this game, do they?
Nah. They kind of use things that up. Although, I guess the respawning barrels are new.
Yeah, that's definitely new. I feel like that would have just been a cannonball in the old game, but, I think they don't really have that theme, so...
Plus, it makes a little... no, it's about the same either way. But they need them for the DK coin things.
Yeah, for sure. You would not want to have to do an entire level over again because you threw that barrel wrong.
Yeah, that's one thing. You're never going to find it on the fucking end-of-level roulette.
Yeah. I feel like there are ups and downs to that. I just feel like there's a limited amount of places you can actually put a coin like that because it has to be an enemy with space around it to throw a barrel.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just making fun of the worst possible outcome there.
No, I feel like there's, yeah.
Here's a little bit of seeing how flexible this Ellie sucking up barrels mechanic actually gets.
Yeah, she has a couple of unique things going on. Ooh. I feel like in this game they kind of normalized, like, it's like, oh yeah, the animals can't really jump on the bees, but they can jump on other enemies just like you can.
Yeah, I guess they just needed to make the, sometimes you're playing with animals and you want bees in there.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to see this guy, though. This one's a little more exploratory with these guys.
Yeah.
Sort of downgraded, but still very swanky.
Yeah.
I like how he's in a barrel, though. I mean, it's appropriate.
Alright, I think this is almost exclusively where Cranky is in this game.
Yeah, Cranky just messes around in here. There's like a bunch of different versions of this, which just change how the scoring works. Here it's a tug of war.
Yeah, I think it speaks volumes that, like, of just where I was when I played this game, because I remember, like, just not even wanting to mess with this.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there isn't really a whole lot of reason to mess with it. I mean, you can make a bunch of coins with it. It's there if you need coins.
Yeah.
Now. Not that there was that much reason to mess with lives either.
Well, I mean, when you're younger. So yeah, we have a pretty gimmicky boss fight for the first World 2.
All your boss fights are going to be somewhat gimmicky anyway, though.
Yeah, but I mean, this guy has no health, it's just... Also, damn, that was a pretty fast version of that.
Yeah, you get it early, don't let him do anything, you're good. Also love the shortcut back is just... They just give you, like, a big cannon comes out.
Yeah, they do a lot of neat little animations in this game. Like on the overworld map. That, like, the map in general is just kind of fleshed out.
I think this is probably one of my favorite of the new biomes, so to speak.
Oh yeah, it's really nice looking.
Nope, it's just bananas.
I can't help but find this music a little odd. Like, not that it's bad, it's just like, tonally I can't really figure out what they were going for.
It's quietly menacing.
Yeah.
It's hostile, but it's not beating your face with it yet.
Noticing that, kind of forgot about that. The music kind of starts in the middle whenever you, exit from a bonus.
Yeah, simple detail to just...
I love it when monkeys are enemies in these games. Something just seems odd about that.
No, the betrayal!
I mostly remember the coin guy being like, it's usually still about just finding him first, and then the actual puzzle of hitting him always seems pretty simple.
Yeah.
So there's just something odd about that. Oh jeez. There are bananas! Get out!
Yeah. Some of these stages can be a lot harder or easier depending on what spawns you get.
Yeah. Don't steal our teleporting bananas.
Remember in a speedrun they were talking about, like, there are actually, like, a quota of how many bananas show up in each specific slot.
Huh.
In then once that's done, like, you know, you won't have any more bananas in that slot.
Oh.
So it's not like just pure, like, you can't just get all the bananas in the bottom part or something.
You just like randomize the order, basically.
Oh yeah, here's Riverside Race, where, like, you see this stuff in the bottom right and you're like, what?
Yeah.
You got a race, man.
I think you're like being chased by, yeah, these insects?
Well, sort of. But yeah, they're not really through most of it, so.
I'm trying to figure out like if that's what the timer meant. Like, I don't know. It just seems like it's just there.
But you don't remember how this works?
No, I don't.
Yeah, they put the cart before the horse with this one. But you may have noticed something weird when they hit the fucking checkpoint. And also by the fact that they're skipping all the bonuses.
Ah. Do you not beat the level if you,
Oh no, you beat the level.
Hmm.
Yeah, you'll see later. It is very weird that they do this and then show you. Oh, and the water skipping mechanic. That's like
Yeah.
used very little, but I love it anyway. You can use it creatively sometimes. Like, wow.
It's one of the things that's just easy to forget whenever you actually need to use it for something. I believe that's unique to Kitty, which...
Yeah. Nice to give the other characters something this time.
It's funny, because Kitty has a lot of different, kind of uniqueness, and where Dixie's just kind of the normal one. Which is funny, because she was the one that could glide before.
I mean, most of the Kitty's other things are part of the team throw.
Yeah. $15 to $35 Brazil.
Brazil!
I'm just really trying to remember what this does. Okay, I was like, where's the music for that? Or the, I guess, sound effects, not really music.
It's music-esque.
If I remember correctly, like, you can't take damage at all during minigames like that.
Yeah.
It's not just like you'll lose a Kong, you just lose the minigame.
Yeah, but you don't lose a Kong.
Yeah.
That was true with Og in the second one, right? Too.
Ugh.
Get juked.
So what happened there?
It doesn't pay off till quite a bit later. Not, like, super later, but we're not going to find it for now. Because good game design.
I get the feeling I might remember what that is, but yeah, that's very silly, regardless.
Now we have murder mouse squeals on wheels. It's still a very basic gimmick, but it's like there's a lot. You see that they have a gimmick already on this stage, even when they normally would have more normal stage.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't really affect much at this point.
I was about to ask with that barman, I realized, oh, it's just counting down slowly every time you kill one.
Yeah.
Do you have like a quota, I guess?
Like, you have to get them all, and that just makes sure you don't miss any. And when you get them all, the door opens at the very hard top. So they just don't constantly have doors because I guess
they were just trying out all sorts of things, huh? It's like, I remember this game being the most gimmicky, but I don't remember it being bad because of it. It's just that some of them get pretty ridiculous.
yeah, it definitely stands out. Turned some people off, but I think they did it okay.
Yeah, no, it's still a fun game. It's sort of weird. I don't remember ever actually, like, realizing what was going on with that meter. I think I just kind of naturally killed them because, you know, they are enemies and they must be squashed.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, no, it's... I feel like they had the idea, it's like, well, we're gonna have a lot of gimmick levels so we can use the coin in me and all those gimmicks, and half of them are just like, how do we implement that? Oh, we can't. Like, how do we implement killing mice into that? I don't know. He's behind the wheel, I guess.
And then...
Oh, yeah.
Whee!
Oh, yeah, so that's kind of...
Oh, wait. Yeah. It's Parry. The parallel parakeet. Okay, hope we only show these off one at a time.
Let's hope, yeah. Old man versus child. Did they say there was endurance?
Yeah. It's mostly just a time, like 30 seconds or 60 seconds or something to get the most. Either that or when you first miss, you lose.
Well, maybe.
Given that Cranky hasn't missed one yet. Whereas he was kind of bad before. Yeah.
Ah. Who are his parents? I did some browsing on Cutting Room Floor after we started recording some of these, and I like how Swanky there, if you remove his sprite, there's just a bunch of bananas where he's sitting. Just for some reason.
My torso has become bananas, help. They put a lot of pallets on this one stage.
Yeah. It's weird how they have a lot of enemies that fulfill the same roles as the earlier, or like ones from 2, but they just made, like, I guess reskins of them. Like the rats and the porcupine. Actually, no, that one has a unique thing to it as well. Come to think of it. funny that I've forgotten about this minigame type because they seem to use it a lot.
They use it a whole lot, yeah. And this is the fly around a bee. I'll be very nervous the whole time.
I like the bee keeps trying to face you like, huh? I'm still here. You want to get near me, don't you?
Yeah.
Now those things actually collide with the floor.
So was the very first Ellie, that was a writable partner, wasn't it? Instead of a transformation? 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, okay, yeah. Otherwise, we haven't seen a writable partner yet.
I was actually thinking of myself earlier if the elephant was actually writable at all, because I only remember level you transform into her. This game uses that a whole lot.
Well, my end.
No one cares about those Kong letters.
My new Kong letter speedrun category.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen a video where they're just like, no, we have to stop and get it. Oh god, you better hope you brought Dixie. I don't know why I love that jingle is the one they use whenever you fail the target thing at the end of a DKC2 level. Ah.
Yep. What? No!
So angry. I could. And then he paused for about 5 years. And then became a criminal, I guess.
Yeah. So your goal was to piss off this guy so hard, you get a log.
Christ.
And you have to beat the next level before you can actually use the log. Not that that matters too much, but hey. That was a contraption.
K. Rool's Incredible Machine. Oh hey, a water meter.
Yep. Because we're going to be spitting some water.
Hell yeah.
You just threw all the ideas into her.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't remember there being any other, like, rideable buddies, so... Any new ones, rather, so... Right, I don't think that mouse thing ever comes back, so that was just, like, the one stage.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I don't think... And yeah, no one else can pick up the barrels like she can, so... It's yet another thing she can do. Oh yeah, there's just a new version of that Lockjaw enemy.
Well, good thing you have the power of barrels.
I'm trying to think now, did they have any other stage in a Donkey Kong game where, like, aside from On Guard, an Animal Buddy could, like, go in and out of water?
Don't think so. Here she, like, floats, like...
Yeah, like, she's got unique animations for it.
You can't swim, but you can, like, buoyancy your way down by jumping.
Yeah.
Also, wow, 10 whole stars!
Wow. I never realized how much uniqueness there is to this one animal. Elephants are amazing. And some of those are metal barrels because, I don't know, variety.
I love how they blow up before you move your way on to them.
Yeah? Oh, that's what that's for.
Yep, more banana birds. Pretty much everything regarding them eventually leads to banana birds. The bears.
Oh, yeah.
Really just kind of throw you into this boss.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is the very chill, laid-back boss theme.
Yeah.
My poison spit is bouncy!
This game's soundtrack just has a weird tone to it, and I just can't quite place it. Like, there's not a lot of upbeat stuff to it, from what I remember. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the bandage.
Later, loser.
Alright, yeah, that's to upgrade the boat. Patch the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Funky. Can you actually select the old ones?
Yeah.
I guess
Sure.
If you're feeling nostalgic, I guess.
The hovercraft has the ability to get past rocks, because I actually don't know why.
Well, I mean, the rocks would just break that other one, so... This one's just like, I'm hover.
That's not how water hovercrafts work.
I'm hover.
This one's kind of a little weird to control, if I remember right.
Oh yeah, this isn't linear either. At least for this
Yeah,
one,
they give you a little bit of a choose your world. It's always a little nice.
Some more creepy underwater stage we got.
Quiet Menace, it describes a lot of the tracks here.
Yeah. It's a nice looking tile set too. Alright, the stage gimmick is to fish moving lines.
We perfected the underwater bullet bill.
There really is that in one Mario World level with all the torpedoes.
KO!
Okay, oh. Some of those levels I don't really remember just because it's kind of mundane in comparison.
Ballsy coins and then just skipping the checkpoint. Wow. Oh yeah, it's always kind of annoying to deal with trying to go down at the right time when you're underwater and kind of sinking.
Yeah. Seemed like the camera wasn't doing us any favors there either. Ow! Mash the baddies. Oh. Yeah, they really use those in this one.
I'm not sure, but no. Don't think so, actually. I was wondering whether or not each stage always has one of each of kind of bonus.
I don't think so. I don't even think they have a consistent number of bonus levels, but I could be wrong.
You get to keep the thing out of the bonus, and then use it for the rest of the level.
Oh, yeah! Also, yeah, they have an underwater version of the item bird.
The Booty Bird, I believe it's called.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And of course, because of our DK coin gimmick, every water level ends in one of these.
Yeah. So it's not really hidden anymore. I really like this track.
There's a coin I bet no one knew existed except this guy.
It's like, it's pretty as this game is, there aren't too many interesting locales.
I guess, yeah, they're more normal locales.
Yeah, just like forests. I guess there's like the big lumber mill sort of thing.
Yeah.
Just a lot of forest stages, it feels like. Nice echo effect, though. Oh boy.
It's slightly harder.
They use these a lot more linearly in this game. Just like follow the path and yeah, pretty much, yeah, just follow these stars.
Yeah. They made you go out, at least made you go out of the way a little bit, but yeah.
This is a weird addition.
Yeah. It definitely gets pretty some pretty challenging things with the like how he or she has their own very tiny crate.
Yeah.
Another one-up that very few people probably know about.
$60, okay. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, here they actually do something.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're not really going to see much of Wrinkly, but
Yeah.
I remember, I think like sometimes when you go in there, you can hear like the N64 game actually being played, and it's like I think one of them was like Peach's Castle from Mario 64.
Yeah, I think that's the only one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That year.
I thought there was a Zelda one too.
Nah. I'm pretty sure like Mario 64 would be like the only big game out at that point.
Oh, fair enough.
Zelda would definitely be quite a couple years away, I think. Pretty sure that wasn't near launch. Definitely a bigger project.
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's funny, like, growing up with these consoles, but, like, not really following them in a timely manner, so, like, I have no idea when most of these things actually came out in their life cycles.
I mean, I did, and I can't really tell you most of the time.
Fair enough.
Like, I don't think it was that deep into this life cycle for Zelda, but when you're comparing to a launch title,
Yeah, yeah.
it's the Barrow guys, but now they have hands and they're TNT.
I can't move. I'm too scared to jump.
Kind of really weird how they kind of just use this tile set, except they put Lockjaw 2.0 in there just to make it lava or something, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking of that. I was like, well, they could have just made it a pit, but,
I mean, it is more forgiving, I guess, but...
yeah.
And I guess it makes it a little better for your water world?
Oh, right, yeah.
If you can guess, what you have to do in this one, I will give you 4 coins and like 5 bunches of bananas.
Whoever can beat it in 25 seconds. Little, like, figurines and plushes or whatever.
Yeah. Carnival animals.
Yeah. It's Squawks and Unguard, and I don't know what the hell the rest of it is.
Well, there's Squidder on the rest is just kind of generic, you know, bears and goofy dolls and stuff. We get to hear the whole song!
Almost. That was worth at least 7 points. You can believe me.
Cranky's cranky.
I'm just trying to remember what these levels are before I actually see the gimmicks.
Yeah, they're a lot more fond on subtle palette variations with their levels here.
Yeah? Yeah, I guess they didn't do that too much in the second game. Sort of an odd idea.
Well, it's kind of a very basic idea for stars in your back and forth barrel level.
I wonder if you, like, compile a list of every type of barrel in one of these games. See how big that would be. So do account how many times you transform in this game, like, damn. It feels like over half of these have one at some point. Alright, yeah, there's a different animation for that.
Well, yeah.
I just mean like there's, you know...
You can do it.
Yeah, yeah. You can do it from either
Or
side.
from behind.
Yeah,
no.
just the waterfall, you can do that on the other side.
I was thinking compared to the last time we saw this mechanic.
That's weird, that water's moving sideways. Seriously, have we only ridden an animal once in this playthrough so far?
Yeah, and that was like the first stage. Of course, sometimes they're just like, no, fuck it. You get one shot because your animal turns into a barrel.
Oh, yeah. So I guess they do have some of those.
That one was a little tricky, but not too hard.
Yeah. I just find it weird because we've seen the elephant like 4 times or so. We haven't
Well,
seen...
they're a brand new animal. They don't have really... We haven't seen anyone else but besides in guard, which, you know,
Yeah.
your underwater levels.
So this is an amusing gimmick, where you feed this guy the enemies to keep him happy, and if he gets hungry enough, he'll just kill you.
Yeah. And don't feed him big spiky things.
Oh, right. I forgot
They
about
make
that.
him more mad.
Hungry / upset. Same thing, really.
Angry, I
Yes.
believe they call it. Welcome to the We Gave Up bonus.
Just swim, you know, gimmick, water. Bananas. I mean, there's a lot of positions for him, I guess. Here, eat this clown. Oh god.
Remember, right? Control. Making this guy can be temperamental.
Yeah. Because he just follows you, and then he is like pretty easy homing onto pretty much anything he passes by. So you can very easily just eat whatever the hell. Something very Peter Puppy about this stage gimmick. To protect your friend, otherwise he'll kill you. Makes some sort of noise when it eats one of those guys.
Oh dear. Save me, bonus barrel.
Oh no!
Hey, a bash the baddies encounter underwater that isn't murdering things within guard.
Yeah.
You did it.
They worked the gimmick in as opposed to that last one. Oh, good. He's happy again. Now he's gone. I'll handle this. Oh.
Yeah, this is sort of. I hope you brought two Kongs to the end of this level. Sure, whatevs.
He ate the stones. So yeah, the elephant again.
This time we're fighting a boss with her.
It's a wall crab.
To defeat the game, you must beat me, John Murphy.
If I remember correctly, this is all this boss is.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you are fighting a wall texture.
Yeah. It's like thematically interesting, and then it's just like, my attack is I'm gonna push you around. Okay, you can't even take damage during that fight, you just fall into the pit and die. Oh yeah, getting onto one of those is also kind of awkward sometimes. So this tile set.
Like, best music in the game.
For sure. Very interesting enemy.
Look, we're playing with the foreground and background.
I guess
This
it's
is a
right.
weird bounce sound.
Yeah. Some big meatballs. Why does this owl hate me so much?
I will get them. And that big machine in the background tile set, just cuz.
Yeah. I love the bit of that song that just has like a chainsaw, I guess. Oh, yeah, here's Squitter.
Ta-da! Did someone call for an unnecessary transformation barrel?
No more of that. Weird they have these like wide platforms that are just two stuck together. I don't know if they use them a lot, but it seems like they maybe could have thought of something better. So maybe a new graphic, I mean. Oh, well.
This is where you have to get really good at knowing how those hitboxes work.
They're a... yeah. They seem fairly generous, considering.
Well, I think after they bounce, they are no longer a hitbox. They're considered too far in the foreground to hit you.
Yeah. Oh. They use the hell out of these things.
They don't go halfway on a little stage gimmick.
Yeah. See, it doesn't seem like a lot of things from this game really got referenced again.
It doesn't have too many, like, unique things, I mean, to reference so much.
Yeah.
Yo, I am the war veteran bear.
I'm guessing we give him a random item and he gives us a banana bird.
Oh, a little like that, yeah.
So here's your Minecart Madness stage. Although, a little souped up because you got these rails you can hang on.
Yeah. No real cliff falling either.
Oh, yeah.
Any mistakes would only cost you one Kong instead of both.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's definitely a lot more freeform.
I forgot they just kind of threw this music onto just whatever stage is, I guess, of race.
Yeah, kind of fasty.
Yeah. Because, like, those tile sets have, like, their own theme, but, it seems like, yeah, the first time you see this one and that one forest one, you hear it with the wrong music, which is kind of odd. Well, like, you just get fired up from some pit below to start that one out, just because.
Just to give you time to react to what they're going to throw at you.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, because, you know.
Not even trying with that one.
No. Wait, there's just a floating piece of land up there. Well. I've got nothing. Why are we doing this again?
I don't know. I think it's faster than the fucking golden animal rooms.
You know, yeah. He's like... I don't know what you call this perspective, like over the shoulder or whatever, just... It's funny how much... I forget how much they use this. Like, they have no reason to put them in the, banana cave other than just, I guess, to have them there somehow. But
yeah,
they're like, oh, let's use those sprites here too, why not? Oh, this... yeah. Forgot this was, later in the game.
well, I mean, it's in the industry.
Yeah, makes sense.
Factory levels.
For some reason, I thought I remember being done there during the forest world. But, that's what I mostly remember about, when I think of this music. I remember this stage and how, like...
Yeah.
It's very, like... Again, it's, like, kind of quiet tenseness, despite the fact that you're being chased with a giant fucking saw blade. I don't think this is how you're supposed to normally cut trees, but I'm not, you know, no expert on the subject.
It's when you want some really, really long half circle. Also, you already got under the tree somehow.
This is the mercy killing. It's either me or the saw blade.
It's kind of weird how they have a non-crumbling Goomba in this game.
Yeah?
I guess maybe they had a lot of these situations right here where they're kind of, you know, want a shorter sprite.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one's kind of creative.
Oh, yeah.
Not particularly clear. You kind of move back and forth with the saw when you're on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I'm guessing if you miss one, you don't really have a lot of recovery time on that.
You might not even have any.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust the banana.
Can't throw it that way.
Don't hold Y. I know you hold Y a lot, but don't hold Y, or you'll pick it back up.
I thought it was just gonna roll through that door. I didn't realize it was gonna hit the section above and bounce back. So we have a different version of cannon enemies now.
Yeah.
Although these are actually very similar to the ones in 2.
They're a lot smaller, though.
And you can stand on them.
Which means they're not killable.
Oh, yeah. Huh. No squitter.
Yeah, sometimes it's just kind of like that.
Nope. Oh, she's just gonna run back to the sign. So I don't want this.
I don't want that.
I love just this little tiny guy with a giant bazooka.
Whoa! That's one way to make that work.
Oh, I thought it was destroy all the enemies. I was like, you missed one.
Why is there that squitter thing way back there?
Oh yeah, what the hell?
I guess maybe don't bring him into the earlier parts of the stage, you'll break something?
I guess so, yeah. Oh yeah, that was weird. Just toggled a different type of ammunition for that guy.
Yeah. Well, they start using it
Okay.
in the actual stage.
I didn't remember that, jeez. Oh, okay, so we can do that now.
I can jump on things. Hooray! Did they ever use the horizontal ropes before? Because they really used them in this game.
Not a ton. It was like an early level in 2 they used them, but...
Yeah, they only used them as part of, like, the main brace galleon sails.
Yeah. That was pretty much it as far as I remember. That guy's going crazy. Okay, okay. Forgot about this one.
Oh no, it's low gravity gas.
It's, what do they call it? Rich environment?
Oh yeah. The monkeys sound on like they're on helium.
Yes. Well, this seems to slow everything down, but...
It does. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
They don't have the vertical space to really go crazy with it.
I'm sitting there looking at this, like, is this actually, like, all that difficult?
Not really.
Also...
You know what we need for our low gravity level?
Flight.
Flight. They got as bored of it as we did.
I was just trying to figure out, like, oh yeah, they've made purple squawks into, like, its own thing, which I think it just... You can't fire projectiles?
Yeah, but you can pick up barrels with your claws.
Oh, that's right. I think they managed to do that without rendering any new sprites, too. I think we need to, like, keep track of how many times we actually ride animals. It's still only one as far as I remember. Let's go in there, sure. I guess they just kind of got tired of having, like, animals as power-ups, and just figured it was more fun to just, you know, be the animals, and, like, build a stage around them.
Yeah.
Since you can enforce gimmicks that way. Oh, now we're green. We've regained the ability to spit shit out of our mouths. So, here's something I never realized that's consistent in Donkey Kong Country games. Animals that shoot things out of their mouths, or birds, rather. We got Necky's nuts and Squawks' eggs, or whatever they are. Maybe they're also nuts.
Egg nuts.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know my animal facts all that well, but I didn't think that birds were the ones that store nuts in their mouths. Also kind of weird, we transformed into the green one for that bonus, and then just kind of were the purple one when we came back out.
Even though we brought a guy out of the bonus in quite a few other stages.
Yeah.
Wow, this level is bad.
It is, isn't it? What? It's like, oh yeah, we can modify the values so we can have low gravity levels. Cool. What do we do with that? I don't know. Make a bird.
you can see how they got like sick of the fucking stage when they have you fly for half of it. So now it's just like you're kind of slower now.
Yeah, there's That had nothing to do with the low gravity, other than...
Yeah, this weird story. We built an evil robot.
Yeah, dialogue. Which, I mean, there was dialogue before, but it was usually kind of in those specific rooms with, like, Cranky or whatever. Yeah, no, the sound design in this one's a little off to me.
I forget if they actually tell you that K. Rool is like behind this, or if this is like what you are told the threat is. This chaos robot. This cool chaos robot.
I forgot about that. Wow. I mean, as far as the game is stated, they haven't told us shit. They're just like, hey,
in the manual.
It's just kind of funny. Like the game's like, oh hey, how you doing, Dixie? Here's your cousin Kitty. Have some fun, you know, go and do some things. And by the end, you're like, oh shit, K. Rool's back. The laser effect's pretty nice. I love the big boxing gloves. That didn't even make a sound or anything.
Yeah.
This is really one of the Mario sounds to play during that pipe transition.
Ultimate ride. I put a jet ski and then I put the Nitro in it.
This thing's just wild.
You can go straight up waterfalls.
Yay, bird!
Hello, I would like one bullshit mirror, please.
Do you have any MacGuffins?
I have
50.
a really expensive MacGuffin.
Jesus Christ. No wonder we're playing those mini games. We actually needed those coins. Is next. Right.
K3.
K3.
You know, K2 is like the name of like an actual world mountain.
Oh, is it?
Like one of the tallest mountains. That's why this is called K3.
Okay, I was wondering.
Speaking of using horizontal ropes,
Yeah.
the horizontal rope tile set.
This might be my favorite track in the game. It's like those drums a lot. I also forgot that the ice world starts off with a not ice level, but they do have like a palette for this one that kind of makes it fit in anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you're at the base of the mountain. You haven't gotten high up yet.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Actual logic to the stage themes. Ah, bye, balloon. Ah, balloon gone. Oh, oh.
This one I remember being really tricky to figure out. And that's probably not the way you should do it.
The fuck? Alright. I'm guessing you do it from the right and then just run to the left real quick, or...
It's something weird. I remember having trouble with that one.
Oh. No!
They're gonna get him!
It's where they have, like, faces painted on, but they're, like, actual faces. Because the eyes blink.
I think it's like supposed to be like a cutout for their eye. At least for their eyes.
For the eyes, yeah. Let's say the mouth is definitely just, like, a texture. Alright. What? They just give you the barrel.
Like, because it's so early in on the stage, they don't want to force you to, like, go into the stage with two Kongs. Because that's kind of annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of a minecart stage proper.
Yeah.
It may look like a sled, so let's put it on the ice stage, you know?
Because it's on the ground, you don't have so much, like, jumping to lower platforms and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about, like, you know, when do I fall to get to the bonus stage?
Yeah. I hate when they do that. Get the short hop at the right time. I like that one cuts off because the minecart just isn't moving.
Welcome to the designated DK coin zone.
Oh, Harris have some lies. That's nice.
Here's the nice balloon. That's the bait bird.
I guess, yeah. Oh yeah, just waste your barrel on that guy instead. Oh yeah! I just remember how the word bounce applies to this stage, but I might find out soon. Oh, it's a new animation, I think. Was that even in 2?
Writing barrels? I don't know, because it would be such a, you know, there's no reason to do it.
I didn't realize that, yeah. That kind of sat out for one game.
Like, maybe it was in there, but, like, we didn't see it, because why?
I'm not even sure there were metal barrels in that game.
I think there were at least metal barrels.
Okay. I feel like we haven't seen the crate all game.
Yeah, it's kind of specific.
Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Jeez. They didn't even realize they had their own sound. Kind of subtle.
Yeah. Sometimes they taunt you just like, here, yeah, you got some one-ups.
Alright, well. Oh!
So, speaking of things making sense, this makes no sense. They just threw this in there.
I like that by the name it implies, who's firing at you.
Yeah.
Nope. Go step in
The bubble gun.
Yeah. Get out of my gum factory. Yeah, that's the fact that the bonus barrel is like the same kind of like cannon barrel thing, but it doesn't actually fire you. It just
Sometimes it fires you, but it does that when there isn't, like, you would be firing through a wall or something.
yeah. They got rid of the breakable walls thing, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't think this has a lot of, like, fake walls, too, like, we're all over 2 in 1.
Yeah. Although I think that might have something to do with the fact that you spend so much time as not Dixie and Kitty. He's a crack shot, though.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's like, if you're real... Yeah, you can sit there and make platforms, like, mid-jump and then land on them. It's, like, tricky, but you can kind of pull stuff off with Splitter like that.
Ugh, low ceiling.
Please tell me you have to... Oh. I was hoping you have to collect stars while being shot at.
No, there's this one.
What?
Even better.
Okay. I do not remember this. I am the crack shot now.
Your cursor is green instead of red.
Do you have to collect the coin?
Yep.
Wow. They programmed all of that for that one little minigame. It's adorable. King. Or this level being pretty nasty. Oh! No crack shot zone.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought their hit-to-miss ratio of DK coins were a little higher than this.
Because they have so many levels where you're just an animal buddy. So they can't really do a whole lot with them.
There's a very...
Yeah.
The shot that's there, invisible, and it's just like... freaks you out.
Alright.
The Lemguins. No! The Lemguins and their accursed front-heavy hitboxes.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Didn't have anything to do with the stage, just... he was there. Is it just me, or did the frame rate suddenly clear up when Kitty got off screen?
Yeah, well... I think you actually do lag a little more when you have Dukongs in certain situations.
Huh.
I mean, it's two sprites, and not one.
That's fair. Something behind the barrel.
Yeah, it can look kind of weird.
I don't know what it is about this stage gimmick. It's just like there's constantly enemies.
Look at all this bullshit we're throwing at you. And that, oh god, that hill.
It occasionally becomes a low G level because everything slows down. My name's Blizzard. My parents named me very specifically.
like near the top of the level.
No problem.
Yeah, it's sort of a hidden path there. Oh, and also... totally forgot about that.
I know how to do Simon. Was the colored buttons on the SNES specific to Japan, or was that just...
That was also Europe.
Okay.
We're the only ones who got the
Purple buttons.
Yeah, so remember that minigame? Now we've made it a boss.
Yeah.
We also have a targeting indicator on the left.
Yeah, this boss exists.
They're really out there on the boss ideas in this one.
Yeah. I like the aiming indicator is just... It's like from that one tug-of-war minigame. It's funny because I think he's done going into the back row anyway.
Too slow. Now you have to do the entire pattern over again.
Yeah, he laughs himself to death. You tickled him to death with your snowballs. Why, certainly.
Oh, man.
Insert item, get item.
I mean, his name is Barter.
Fair enough. Oh, right, yeah, because all the bears are in the different areas. He's got his own little music. Oh.
You made him happy.
I'm so glad I got a present here. You have it.
He just wants to be noticed.
I was feeling really blue.
Know what we use bowling balls for, right? Fucking cannon ammo.
A heavy ball of some description.
That sounds like fun. Let's join in too.
All right. I'm just busy thinking about the SNES controller now. It's like What was the reasoning behind the purple buttons?
I just think to make it look more adult.
Ah.
And
I still love that, like, the controller I used for most of my time playing this NES was, like, some third-party one that had the colored buttons on it anyway. Had, like, a turbo features and everything. It was real neat. It's kind of like regional stuff that just doesn't happen nowadays because, like, why even go through the effort of changing that sort of stuff? These guys.
they're so happy.
It's a nice jaunty tune. Eh.
Some momentum into it. There you go.
It's just weird thinking about it. Yeah, they had to not only, you know, make a new buddy that can use barrels, but implement that into an old one as well. Because they just had so much focus on the animals in this game.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't realize how much emphasis there was.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like I remember being more prominent in this game than 2, but like to this extent, no.
Been like almost half the levels.
Yeah. That's why you don't really get to explore like some of Kitty's specific traits, is because they don't really use the base Kongs. And when they do, it's usually like very specific gimmicks. Maybe one of the weaker, like, cave area themes, like, background-wise. It's like, it looks nice, but there's not, like, a lot of flair to it, I guess? It's not like the mining sections in 2.
Yeah.
It's not very animated, this background. Like, a lot of
Yeah.
the backgrounds have some sort of dynamic appeal to them. Didn't I really miss the barrel enemies from 2 just because they look like regular barrels up until you get near them? I was really expecting one of them to turn into that guy, and I was like, oh wait, not this game. I think the weirdest thing with those copter guys is I think they're pretty much completely invulnerable. Like, they're just essentially just the bee enemies.
You can bounce on their heads, if I remember right, or at least with one of the guys.
We'll see. I'm
not sure.
Yeah. It's funny because they have like a whole bunch of unused sprites where they actually were like standing and being defeated, but no, in this game they just spin and that's it.
Oh yeah, cause yeah. Hold on.
Boing, boing. Okay.
Thanks. Look at all this crap I don't want.
Oh, look, more crap.
What a silly fucking star stage.
I was gonna say pick Dixie, but I realized you probably couldn't hover there anyway.
Kitty has a bigger hitbox.
Yeah.
Welcome to the one bear who just was like, here, take this. I don't actually do anything except let you use the chairlift, which is just a really silly way to go forward.
Yeah?
I guess I'm establishing the other guy.
Okay, that, not really sure how that level title correlates to this, but yeah.
Fuse.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, we're not creating Kixie.
I was like, what's confusing about a rope burning? I'm confused. I forgot those guys popped up here too. Oh God. Oh.
I think that's the way I always end up getting it too. Because they do put a banana there, so.
Yeah. Alright. Interesting auto-scroller gimmick. It really is just a standard auto-scroller, but, they kind of explained it, I guess.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the series doesn't do, like, unexplained auto-scrollers.
Yeah. Alright. The anti-that guy, Barrel.
Trust the bananas.
I was like, what did that have to be invisible? I just love these guys. Their plan is just to fall.
We've got a copter harness thing. Let's fall at them.
I'm just gonna spin right here, and if you get hit, it's your own fault. Oof.
It's your own fault!
I think it's their expression that does it. They're just like, yeah!
They're very happy.
Oh. Top Dixie?
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it says, like, different words depending on who you are. If you're both, it says, like, friends or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, you have to really go out of your way for that. And it's like, oh, right, yeah. Whenever words.
Bob!
If only Kitty were still alive to see this. Oh, okay. Yep. Transform. This kind of harkens back to Stage in 1. Just lighting up the whole level. I mean, I have to admit, playing as Unguard is a lot more fun than playing as a Kong, so... If only just because you move pretty fast. For underwater, I mean. And here's just...
It's dark.
I think there's a light at the top or something, but...
No, there's no light.
Oh, okay.
It's dark.
It's back in the grooves gimmick of darkness. I really wanted to charge that guy.
Just timing it, basically. Because you gotta have to hit... You can only hit them when they're open.
I just mean, like, you didn't really get much distance off the charge, so you could have just done the regular.
Well, it's just easier to charge, like, time it when you're, like, holding A, and you know as soon as you let go, it's like, boom.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's a delay to the start. It's a lot they didn't make like a new I guess enemy for that light fish. It's just a recolored bounty fish.
Yeah.
I love these little guys. Oh. But can you follow a path in the dark?
Oh no, I tripped. Gee.
Gee. Where is the Lost World equivalent? Is that just still later on?
It's later on, yeah.
So it's more like a post-game here, I guess.
Yeah. I remember it. Which, I mean, given that to finish it, you have to get all the bonus coins.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
Wow, our second rideable animal.
Oh, this stage, okay.
Stage where now they throw bombs from inside them. That's the power of purple.
I guess so, yeah. Didn't feel like there was any reason it was that barrel enemy, just...
And they use booty birds as, like, an enemy here, just... And they have one banana in them, because...
Oh. Ice clocks. Oh. This is a weird stage. I think that enemy's called Bounty Bass. Is most definitely a bass fish.
This, I think, Pothole Panic is the animal antics of this game.
Yeah.
And it's called Pothole Panic.
I'm not sure why it's called that. I was trying to remember what his gimmick was based on the name, and I was like, wait. This is the one with the bomb enemies. Alright.
It's the Yoshi Jump bonus stage.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, wow, okay.
So, 2 levels where you ride animals. The first level and the animal antics stage.
Yeah. Oh, well, that Squitter section was something.
Yeah. Don't worry, he gets his own bonus too.
What a weird stage. So that's all. Is that all 4 of them? I guess.
Yeah.
I could have sworn Ratley was in this one.
No, I don't think Ratley would. Definitely not Ratley.
We mentioned ropes earlier, huh? Oh, okay. So they still have the breakaway walls, but they just lead to bonus barrels. So yeah, they really did away with the broken entry ones.
Because it makes it consistent that every bonus level is in a bonus barrel.
Yeah.
Surprisingly gimmick-free stage for this late in the game in Donkey Kong Country 3.
Yeah. Ropes and bees.
Just a hard stage.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this little bird thing is actually, Harry. Is actually, like, needed for anything, or if it's entirely for... Oh. Answer that fun question. There we go.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Because it was just like, if it takes one hit, or whatever, it just instantly goes away, right?
Yeah.
So I like the fact, yeah, they just had one of those signs turn an animal into just the bonus barrel itself.
Which is really mean, because that's a tough stage, and you don't get a second shot at it.
Nope.
Tough, bonus stage.
Kind of old school boss design where it's just a big version of a regular enemy.
Yeah, but it's a lot more complicated.
Yeah, for sure.
But I like it.
Yeah, yeah. Hit the other one. A lot of these sound effects are just oddly quiet. All the graphic effects on this guy is pretty neat, though. Why did you eat that coin? Oh god. We got flushed.
Not flushed.
Alright.
Well, Chaos Core!
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you're a fan of, Oils on a Ropes, here's some conveyor ropes. Which I guess is just like a belt, but,
This is very Lost World-esque. From, like,
yeah.
very similar to the Lost World from the second game.
Remember, it's used a couple of times in this game's Lost World, so...
Oh, that star was hiding behind the foreground up there.
tune. Okay.
Speaking of things hidden by the foreground. Whee!
It's funny, I kind of remember this bonus stage. Kitty. Youngin. Oh, this is oddly kind of similar to the last stage in that it's just a lot of horizontal ropes and bees. They just added a twist to it. Man, gonna get our 99 again. There you go, you did something with that one. Why do you spell Creepy Caverns with a K?
Cause we're in the Chaos Core! Now the ghosts are barrels! Instead of ropes! They aren't nearly as cool sounding though!
Yeah! Drew a goofy face on him. I'm trying to think where I've heard the name Creepy Caverns before, and I realized that's a name for a block area. Yeah, occasionally it just goes down. Is that completely random?
Not completely, but yeah, it's very random. Actually, RNG.
Oh, jeez. Something interesting about having to avoid a barrel that would shoot you into a hazard.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly they're all coming out of the woodwork.
Get down. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this player's doing it kind of quite a bit there.
Ah!
I was really hoping that would be the whole thing.
I love how sudden they are. It's just like...
Like, they don't have a victory animation when they're an animal or riding an animal, so they just kind of walk in place. went backwards in the level somehow. They're just kind of reusing their hazards. Oh. Like the idea of evil barrels. Not just enemy barrels, just like barrels that just will shoot you into bad things. What?
So there's the guy in the riddle house, and you talk to him and you give him the mirror, and he has like a riddle he can't read, but when he reads it backwards, it tells you to through the mirror, it tells you to do that figure 8 thing. Which means I don't know why they bought the riddle, the mirror for $50
Oh,
if they're just going to fucking skip actually turning it in.
you gave the mirror to the other guy, didn't you? The
No,
barter.
I don't think so.
Yeah, the barter guy. He like.
Oh.
Yeah, he looked in the
There's
mirror and
stuff-
gave you a wrench.
I forget what you do, but like you give something to the barter guy
Yeah.
over there. The guy.
Also, this stage, I remember this one pretty prominently.
Yeah. This one's infamous.
It's pretty nasty. Because I remember that lightning having pretty big hitbox.
Yeah. It will lead you.
Yeah. Also, I believe it,
It is not it is not totally random. It is smart.
yeah. Am I remembering wrong, or does it actually hurt you if you're in the water?
If it strikes the water and you're in the water, then yes, you do get electrified.
Ah. I like how they have a electrified animation, so damn it, we're gonna use it. Actually, I don't remember this music. I totally forgot about this one.
Is this still a second time? Like, have we seen this stage since? No, because there was that Ellie one.
Yeah, yeah. I think this track has appeared once before, so. Oh, Jesus.
Green bananas and lightning.
It's like peanut butter and chocolate?
Peanut butter and cyanide. If I remember right, if you're carrying a barrel as Dixie, it will protect you. Like, it'll hit the barrel.
Oh, yeah. So I notice it will stop at the enemies. Oh, well.
It's weird how those little holes there, they like on the ground, they look like the DKC-1 holes that you jump on from high.
Oh, yeah.
But they're just kind of part of the decoration.
Oh my god, this one. Right, these are enemies now.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they always were enemies, but,
Yeah.
So remember correctly, if they're facing anything other than straight up,
Yeah, you will bounce off.
you will get just sent flying, and I think you lose control, too.
Not completely, but it definitely has a heavy implode.
Oh, that guy's here. I thought this was a, Lost World stage.
Yeah, me too.
I just remember having so much trouble with them knocking you off if you don't stand on them right. So, like,
Yeah, see how careful he's being with the Dixie fly?
yeah. It's making me really nervous. Alright, yeah, they also run at you. If they have their room too. Oh, that was just kind of there. I do not like this. I really hit that one too. They brought the bazooka guys just for... I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, of course. So, it's, probably not obvious to anyone who hasn't played the game. Your controls are reversed. I think while you're in the water specifically.
Yeah, because what's more evil than reverse controls are reverse controls that sometimes unreverse.
Yeah. I guess that's what Poison does. It's amusing that, 2 of K. Rool's, like, effect projectiles from 2 became pipeline levels in this game. Like, the slow motion one and then the reverse control one.
Yeah, I mean, low grav was kind of different, though.
Yeah.
Oh god, now up and down are reversed too.
Oh, jeez.
There's a reason they put on guard here. It's because they're evil.
Oh, God. Forgot about that. I mean, you're using the Kongs, and all you have to do is just press B or whatever to go up, but,
Although at this point you'd probably be, by instinct, start trying to fast fall and such.
yeah. It's funny, I actually only remember the one Lost World level now. I'm kind of curious what they all are. Also, I'm going to keep referring to it as that because I don't remember what it's actually called. Ah, I'm over here now.
Yeah, you get some weird air whenever you turn those in.
I like that the balloons underwater don't float up. Because poison, I guess.
They're trying to go up.
I will say that whenever I think of this game and its stages, I mostly think of this and the lightning stage.
Both final world stages.
Yeah. Yet I somehow forgot about the coin dozer one being right between them. Ugh. This might actually be difficult now. Oh, well. Good old Ong.
I think that's how you have to do it. Just get a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
balance.
There's not a real other way to do it there, so... Alright. So,
Pretty sure we fight chaos.
yeah.
I love how they just straight up do the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at this point, they haven't mentioned K. Rool at all, have they?
Nah.
So is it like... Oh, right. I guess he's actually supposed to be a surprise.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. I'm a mad scientist now. This one's a little more extreme.
My wife's going to kill me.
That's something we never found out about.
Alright, yeah, your characters actually talk. What? How dare you?
This is clumsy.
Yeah. Alright. Throw that reference in. The kitty... Please stop.
I don't know whose text that is.
I'm just looking at Kitty just walking in place down there.
Oh. And now we have the upbeat.
K. Rool's a lot sillier in this game. He hasn't walked since the first game.
No, he hasn't.
Doesn't he have some ridiculous name like Baron K. Rulenstein or something?
Yeah.
Electricity is one of those things that's like kind of brutal, but silly cartoon stuff gets away with it anyway.
Yeah.
I built these very specific platforms and hooks because, this is a weird fight. Like, it's more platformer-esque than most bosses in this game, and,
Yeah.
most K. Rool fights, but... It's also just like, oh, I have this now.
I decided that holding it down was just too... That was
There's also that thing in the back that has, like, electricity. Oh, okay, now it's... Yeah, it's like electricity's running through it, but it darkens, so it's, like, black.
Oh, wow. Oh, is it using the same palette as the electricity in the front?
Oh, maybe, yeah. And, oh, by the way, Donkey Kong and Diddy were kidnapped.
I think it at least tells you that. Also, monkey-powered robots.
Yeah.
Good job, you'll make Dr. Eggman proud.
Also, yeah, so Donkey Kong Country, 3 games, 2 of them Donkey Kong is kidnapped.
Cranky comes in, but he comes in from here since that's all the sprites he has.
He just has the one sprite. They gave him that, though. They kind of upgrade this thing a bit where everything's in... Gets a little stage.
Cobble.
He's like a regular Kremling, but, he's Cobble now, because whatever.
Yay!
Ah! Enjoy the screen flashing a whole bunch, I guess. Forgot about that.
You're not fooling anyone, that's a claptrap.
Yeah. It's funny, they keep replacing it and changing its name, but it's always just Claptrap. It's Copter with a K, right? Of course it is.
Of course it is.
What else could it be? Doesn't begin with a K, get out of here. I'm effective.
Oh, the DK is backwards when used on the left.
Yeah. Coin. Right, yeah.
They are in exactly one stage, if I remember right.
Yeah. I assume you can have visited that stage by now, but, Right, yeah, he rolls occasionally.
Enemy citation needed. They can hit you, I think.
Oh, yeah. I was in this stage at some point, I guess.
Minky.
Minky. The Flying Fiends. Well. Oh, okay. Just don't remember that one. It's a fat bird. I think it's bigger than a carbine, but... Is it Clown with a K? Oh. Mac and
It's
cream.
Coco with 1K.
Oh, I'm late, I'm late. Yeah,
You got it.
I got it. Oh.
Ooh, big time.
Real quickly, I think the bosses get like... Yeah, they have like unique artwork. Squirt! I'm Squirt! I guess the boxing gloves kind of predated the 64 one. Where'd my helicopter go? I separate my friends into classes too.
Wee.
Straight line, that's me. Oh, they also have unique art. I guess to make up for the fact that otherwise it'd just be the same pose
Yeah.
like 12 times. They have two characters in this game named Bazooka.
One spelled with a U.
Oh no.
Hey, that's not spelled with a K.
How did I get here? Help, I have no legs.
Things haven't been sane since the accident.
I went for a jog and got lost in this wood mill. That's the trade-off animation. And I guess Donkey and Diddy were there, who cares?
And then we have this for our...
Coded it for the intro, so, damn it, we're gonna use it.
I mean, this music.
Oh yeah. Manipulator.
David Wise is only an additional music in this one.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, one of the music credits in the first game is only there because he composed the song for Killer Instinct, and then they reused it for Donkey Kong Country whenever they didn't use it for that game instead. He's like the funky music. So I get the feeling Wise is credited here because I guess like this music might be a lot of references to ones he composed, I guess.
Dr. Doak.
I don't know why I'm amused by seeing Miyamoto's name in all of these games. He created Donkey Kong and then we made him the damsel in distress a bunch of times.
Aw, sweet, we've won that bonus stage.
Yeah, we turned it enough.
We're a cool Kong. Oh, we'll never be cranky.
Even though we beat him in those minigames a bunch, but he was just having an off day, I guess. I didn't realize the title screen is reflective of that little, like, hovercraft thing you build. I guess we're never gonna see that bear.
Bye, bear. There, we picked up a wildflower.
Oh, okay.
Man, allow me to introduce myself. Oh, okay, there we go. I suppose that's why
Oh.
it appears.
I don't care, bye.
It's a bird, that is a banana.
I don't want to know any about it, I just,
Yeah, like, there's another person who tells you how to get into here.
Yeah, I remember finding this myself, so...
Oh yeah, they have horns! Crematoa.
Oh no.
What? He just likes blowing things up.
Boomer!
In gold's ones with B on them.
B for bear.
Then you'll see why they call it Boomer.
Let's do it, Boomer! So are there actually...
4 buttons.
Are the coins actually in these levels? Or is that all of them? Well, no, because you still have left over, so... Oh, wait.
I love that beginning!
Oh, that's right.
Which, if once we see...
What the...
Well, because you might smuggle the parrot in here.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could, yeah. Alright. What a silly thing. The same thing, too. Oh, but you can bring this one in here just fine, but,
Well, like,
not really well
being
suited
able
for
to
this one.
fly would,
Yeah. Doesn't really go both ways there, yeah. This is just one they did earlier, except there's 2 bees now.
yeah. It's twice as nerve-wracking.
Bye, Squitter, fuck you.
No, he's left in the bonus dimension.
So I think I remember what this is.
Yeah, so we said this mechanic wasn't used again. We forgot about this.
Yeah.
I mean, technically not the right mechanic, but... Also, we just got an O. Apparently the K was one of killing Squitter specifically or something.
Oh.
Like, I can't imagine where else the K would be.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so they're actually in more than one stage.
Let's
here,
say, yeah, they...
guys. We're on, though.
It's kind of weird to use that enemy here. Like,
Well, I mean, it charges at you.
yeah, but the fact there's 2 of them is, like, odd. I guess? I don't know, it feels like...
Makes it harder to jump over.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, let's talk about nerve-wracking. You had to keep this guy the entire stage, and now you can't get hit.
Yeah. Ugh. They're really expecting him to just throw the parrot into the, or the parakeet into the bee at the end, just to be like, alright, I'm done with you.
I think that would actually fail the bonus.
Oh, would it?
Yeah, so we got a gear for beating that stage. But there was also a bonus barrels and bonus coins and
Yeah.
DK coins and all that nuts. Oh yeah, this thing.
Oh my god.
The world's dumbest elevator.
That's a... okay. Oh! Suddenly a new variant of that guy. Is it 4 of those in a row? The green banana ones?
Wasn't keeping track.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay. This is damn silly. but I kind of love the stage. Guess there wasn't anything there. Or, I guess we just skipped a lot of like unimportant stuff because I felt like there was some
Yeah.
steps missing there.
Like, I think there's one point, like, where you're supposed to blow up the bee in the way, but you can just not blow up the bee, and it'll still be there because the bee isn't on screen.
Yeah, I was kind of getting that impression. The fact that bouncing on none of that stuff made a lot of noise. Oh, I'm back.
Did it just break there?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Maybe it was a bug, because of the bonus barrel or something?
Alright.
Because, like, you turn that into, like, a wooden barrel, which...
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got nothing on that.
Oh yeah, we're down to 8 lives because we had to reset.
My 99 lives gone. Are they in all of the Lost World stages? Oh! Forgot you even kill him. They have a hell of a death cry, too.
No, my one weakness, spider.
I mean, you know, arachnophobes.
Web shot! Web shot! Now that's probably the most creative one they had the whole game.
Yeah?
I don't think you're supposed to squeeze through there.
You know, I'm unsure. Threw those guys in there just, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you didn't find Squitter, this is a bit tougher.
I wasn't sure if Squitter was optional there or not, but I guess he was. It's just weird because they didn't, you know, it's not one of those things like, oh, it's like a power-up because you ride him. It's like, no, you just turn into him, because it's 3. We love that shit. Oh, oh god.
Please don't kill me.
Uh, they're like mini K rules from the first game. Just bounce all over the place. There's just something silly about this one.
It looks nasty, though.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Timer's not too bad on it, but you know, one hit and you're out. Ah. Yeah, this is yet another palette for this stage.
I'm not sure any stage uses the same palette more than once.
You have to go back and look at that, yeah.
Wait, we had more ideas for the guys to use as platforms, but we don't have room.
I really do. We're just like, no birds. This doesn't look like a level that would be in this world.
Can be a little tricky, but
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, this... Ugh.
the bonuses, on the other hand.
Yeah. Guess you get the one barrel. Seen it. I was wondering, yeah, why they didn't put that one bonus like later in the stage when you're not Squawks. So it was like, there's got to be a place where you're not using them, and yeah, it's like the entire half the stage.
And then here, they have a stage that they probably should have used, like, in the first world.
Yeah. It's easily the weirdest of the trilogy. The sound they make. It's like almost non-existent, but... And then there's just a random porcupine at the end. Maybe it's supposed to be a hedgehog because it rolls up into a ball. And, they're still often calling him a no-hoper.
Hey, did I mention I just inflated my prices for pushing a button?
Thanks, Boomer. Oh, it actually starts off with the exclamation point, because, well,
Yep.
don't need more coins, but...
Let's just get wild.
They do use the platform thing again. So the fuel barrel makes a return. It's like a very similar looking sprite, if I remember correctly. So you have to hit those things specifically, like when they're below you, or do you just have free reign to hit those things however?
I'm not sure exactly how. Remember, I think it's like the exhaust from you moving left and right can damage them. Those side
Thrusters, yeah. So remember correctly, if you like touch the ceiling in any fashion. Oh, maybe not.
It just uses up time, which could be fuel.
Ah, okay.
Hello, I'm here. I'm the DK coin.
So yeah, that stage had its own music. I do remember that one being kind of nasty, but... I don't know what this machine does. Okay, Boomer.
I remember right, if you go back to like any of the stages in this world, they actually have a changed palette now.
Huh.
Huh. They seem to be hiding out.
What the blazes? I actually don't know what animation Kitty just did because I was reading the text. He like slammed his head on the floor.
Oh no! My ceiling vacuum transport pneumatic tube thing.
Perry K. Rubenstein. I do like this trend of like, well, you saved Donkey, but K. Rool, like, maybe is still out there somewhere. So, go just annoy him some more. Didn't even notice the bolts in his neck.
Yeah.
So he is both Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, sure.
Because he's got like the weird, like flat head too. I forgot about the little lightning bolt there.
Now the ground is a conveyor.
It's got parallax on it too. Looks nice. Oh,
Here, have a DK coin while I. Whoa.
okay, bye, K-Rool. Just have fun, I guess.
Hmm.
$41 coins. That sounds good.
Suddenly, banana birds.
Where the hell did all these birds come from? Did you forget to close the door on the way in, Kongs?
Yeah, it's really weird how it just sort of like he spins on the wheel. That's it.
That's really it. Okay. I can't tell if this game feels like it's rushed or not. There feels like some odd bits that might have been fleshed out. Also, is that one we just forgot to get earlier? Or?
I don't know why we waited.
I don't have shit for you, but... Oh.
Using the power of DK, I have forged flying.
Forgot about that.
So now you can clean up the last banana birds.
Oh. I noticed these have their own pellets too, but... Can't imagine they made that many. That belongs to the first boss, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of silly that these have names too.
Yeah. Especially when one of them was just like Kong Cave. It's like, well...
They start getting pretty long.
Yeah. K-Dash is cash.
Oh no, K-Dash's secret banana bird.
If you get this wrong, he performs a desperation move on you.
So yeah, here in the clouds,
Ah,
she tells you what you're doing the banana birds for, because she is the queen of the banana birds.
okay.
She's been stuck up here. I think K. Rool imprisoned her.
Oh, I've never seen that before. They're gonna take you for a ride. My boat about that.
This seems wildly unsafe.
I was imprisoned behind this wall.
It's a magic wall that lets you forget how to go around it.
He created
The wall
it with
of
science.
forgetfulness.
What the what the fuck? What the shit? Oh god, oh god, oh god, I got a big bird after me! I just got done stealing their hovercraft. Oh no, an eggshell.
The end.
Oh. Oh my god, this game is weird. Well, now we've taught K-Rool a lesson. He'll never do that again. Because he's in a giant egg. Funky is dead.
The end.
What the fuck? I hadn't seen any of that before. So I think we played it, we just beat all the levels. I don't think we did the birds. What's the reflection in the TV? Is that just like the chair?
Yeah, I can't make it out.
Oh my god, that was weird. Oh my god.
This will explain everything.
And then bird. And then egg, and then goodbye. I can't wait until Donkey Kong 64.
We'll do that in one sitting.
Yeah. How long is that? Like 8 hours? I really want to know now. How long is that? 6 hours and 45 minutes. Oh, that's only part one. It's actually about 13 hours.
Sweet.
What the fuck? So we have, yeah, that 6 hour one, that's part one. Another one is 13 hours. And then Mischief Makers.
What?
I don't know.